Hey friends, welcome to Sabbath School Daily, where we have been studying from this lesson right here, 3 Cosmic Messages. Today we're starting a new lesson, which is lesson number 7, which has the title, Worshipping the Creator, and today is Sabbath Afternoon, where we just like to introduce the week's lesson, talk about the high points of it, and this week's lesson is going to be a very interesting one, where we're going to be going through the message, Worshipping the Creator. What does it mean to worship God, especially in His role as our Creator, our Maker? One thing that I really like about the Bible and how the Bible kind of converges with itself. It's interesting. I was giving a baptismal class today, and one of the kids, we were going through different aspects of the Bible that complete itself and that complete each other. One of the kids in my baptismal class, he said, "That's what I love about the Bible. The Bible is like a puzzle, and you put the pieces together and you understand what God is saying to you." And so the truth about the Bible is that that is precisely it. You see that the Bible in one place mentions something, and then you study another place, and you see that it connects to that. And that's where the Bible is, piece upon piece, layer upon layer, a little here, a little there, and you understand more about God. And so when it comes to understanding God as the Creator, the Maker, what this really pulls us back to, what you find in the book of Revelation, when it talks about Him who made the heavens, the sea, the earth, and everything in it, you'll see that that connects us to a few places in the Bible. For example, it connects us to the creation of the world, when God, in fact, creates the heaven, the sea, the earth, and everything in it. And so you see that it brings us back to God in His capacity as the Maker, the one who pulls things into existence. It's really interesting that in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, when it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, the word that's used for created is this very particular Hebrew word called bara. And bara is a verb that's only used in reference to the God of heaven. And what it defines is a God that pulls things into existence. He makes things in a way that no one else can. We can transform things. We make things by transforming them, right? You make a sofa by transforming wood and wool and fabrics, and you kind of transform these materials from other things, and you can create that sofa. And that's how humans create. But God, He pulls things into existence. And so that's one of the places that we go to in the Bible where we remember God as the one who made the heaven, the sea, and the earth. Another place is when you go to Exodus chapter 20 and you look at the 10 commandments, more specifically the 4th commandment. That's where we read that we remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. For in 6 days the Lord created the earth, the sea, the heaven, and everything therein. And so you'll see that in the Bible, God as the Creator, it brings us back, this terminology, it brings us back to the Garden of Eden and to the 10 Commandments, right? So God is our Creator and our legislator, and things work together that way because in creating, God is providing laws that will govern and rule His creation. So I just find that super beautiful and super insightful. And unfortunately, we do take it for granted sometimes. We take things for granted. The lesson brought the illustration of children who sometimes take their parents for granted, even though without their parents, those kids would never be there. And without their care, their love, their guidance, those children would never, they wouldn't be there. So in the same way, sometimes we take God and life and existence for granted. So the study of this week's lesson is really focusing on God as the Creator, God as the Maker, the maintainer of the world, and the one who loves us. So I hope that you study this week's lesson. Don't forget to look up the Bible verses, answer the questions, think about what you're studying and what you're reading, and I'm sure that God will bless you. Please remember to like, to share, and to subscribe to these videos. We release one every day, and I hope to see you again here tomorrow for another study of Sabbath School Daily.